फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स,
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स,
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब क्रिकेट नेक्स्ट।
Hello and welcome to Cricket Next. मैं हूं सौम्य कपूर and India have had a brilliant day with the bat against England in this first test. Day 1 के बाद 119 पे एक विकेट के नुकसान पर इंडिया ने बहुत ही अच्छा एक स्कोर लगा दिया। यशस्वी जायसवाल is unbeaten at 76 of 70 और 127 रन की ट्रेल है अभी भी। रोहित शर्मा got out, but what a brilliant knock from Jaiswal so far. Well, to talk more about this, I have with me Suramya Kaushik, Mansal Shah and Kanav Bali joining this live session. Welcome back to Cricket Next, Suramya and Bansal, and welcome to the live session. Kanav, can I start with you? How impressed are you with that kind of a knock? You know, totally thrashing the spinners, not letting them settle in from Jaiswal.
Yeah, that's Soumya. That's exactly what we talk about. The thing that comes with youngsters कि कोई baggage नहीं होता. They play freely. They play their own shots. They play their own cricket. कोई past नहीं है उनका जो haunt करता है उनको इस pitches पे कि spin नहीं खेल पाते या track record अच्छा नहीं है, stats अच्छे नहीं है. एक youngster है, nothing to lose. इंडिया में अपने home conditions में open कर रहे हैं. We have seen यशस्वी जायसवाल play amazingly in West Indies. लेकिन अब तो घर पर खेल रहे हैं, बचपन से खेलते आ रहे हैं इन पिचेस पे. कॉन्फिडेंस है, पहले ही बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस है. उनको पता है कि हम देखते हैं कि कैसे यंगस्टर्स को इस टीम में जगह बनानी मुश्किल है विद द लाइक्स ऑफ रोहित, विराट और भी प्लेयर्स. तो एक यंगस्टर ऊपर आके अपनी जगह बना लेता है तो उसमें वैसे ही बहुत कॉन्फिडेंस होता है. एंड देन ही कम्स आउट ऑन हिज होम सॉइल. और वही जो जैसे ऑपोजिशन से आप एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं ना, तेज तेज बैसबॉल जिस तरह चलता आ रहा था, आज उन्होंने दिखाया कि ये हमारा घर है, यहाँ पे मैं बैसबॉल नहीं, जैसे थंब पे लिखा है कि आज जैज़बॉल चलता है. तो उन्होंने अपने शॉट्स खेले, फ्रीली खेले, बिना किसी बैगेज के खेले. एंड दैट्स एग्जैक्टली व्हाट टेस्ट क्रिकेट वांट्स. कि अगर आप खड़े रहने पे लग जाएंगे सब पुजारे की तरह, तो आप बेशक 100 बॉलें खेल जाएंगे पर आपका टोटल 40 के आगे नहीं बढ़ेगा. तो दिस अप्रोच इज, और वो ऐसे नहीं अंधे शॉट नहीं खेलते. वो कोई कि छक्का मारना है, मेरे को चौका मारना ही मारना है, मैं यंगस्टर हुई. ही मेजर्स, वो हर बॉल को देखते हैं. उनको पता है जो स्लॉट में है मैं मार सकता हूँ तो मैं जरूर बाउंड्री तक मारूंगा, नहीं तो आई रोटेट द स्ट्राइक. तो वो सेंसिबिलिटी है उनमें. वो अपने डिफेंस को ट्रस्ट करते हैं. सबसे बड़ा फैक्टर है कि वो अपने डिफेंस को ट्रस्ट करते हैं. वो ब्लाइंडली अपने एग्रेशन के पीछे छुपते नहीं है कि डिफेंस मेरा वीक है तो मैं एग्रेसिव होकर उसको छुपा लूं. तो he is good in both those aspects. So yeah, overall, Yashasvi Jaiswal, we all know he's a great talent and he has shown what he's made of in this inning so far.
Suramya, what do you have to say about that kind of an innings? You know, so far 100 is on the cards. Let's not jinx it, of course, but 100 is on the cards, and the way he's playing, the brisk batting that we expect from someone like Jaiswal up the order. What do you have to say?
Oh, I would definitely love to see Jaiswal making that 100. Obviously, we should not jinx it, but would love to see that 100 celebration from him. So, if you remember, we were talking about the same thing, that how Jaiswal and Shubman Gill's knock will be really very important, because we obviously know that Rohit Sharma is the most experienced one, but Jaiswal and Gill, they have always expressed that how eager they are to play Test cricket, and this is a very good opportunity for them. And I think Jaiswal has nailed it. He banged on the opportunity and he has nailed it so far. And Kanav rightly mentioned that, England got the taste of their own tactics. They, always come up with this approach of playing baseball, and Jaiswal, a youngster, has told them, has actually put them on their face that it's not only baseball, it can also be a jazz ball, or for that matter, any player can do it. So it's not only about that the English know how to play such kind of cricket. Everybody, each and every cricketer can play it, but you just really need to know what you need to do there. And I think jazz ball and the way Jaiswal was playing, it has done the work for Team India on day one. And if we get a century tomorrow, at the start of the day, I think nothing better than that.
Yeah, I guess the English team unnecessarily takes up the onus on themselves to change the face of the game every now and then, but they hardly do that. Okay, let's not go there. Bansal, Jaiswal, start बहुत अच्छा था. रोहित शर्मा के साथ partnership हुई, but again, when Rohit Sharma trying to push the paddle, gives away, miscues one and gets this. It's now becoming a bit frustrating for me, at least. Not scoring big ones, because that was a platform that where he could have gone on to score a 70-80 probably.
Firstly, talking about Jaiswal, just a number I wanted to share. Like, this is the second highest score by an Indian batter on
Yeah.
first day after fielding first. So इंडिया की पहले फील्डिंग थी, उसके बाद किसी बैटर ने सबसे ज्यादा रन बनाया. जायसवाल इज सेकंड ऑन द लिस्ट. गंभीर वाज फर्स्ट विद 95 runs. So this is a very good innings by Jaiswal,
Yeah.
and this is not only in India. This is across the world, across all the countries. So I think that is commendable on Jaiswal's part. एंड टॉकिंग अबाउट रोहित शर्मा यार, ही डिडंट डिसअपॉइंट अस टुडे. मतलब हम सोच रहे थे कि वो फाइनल लेग पे कैच देंगे, पर मिड ऑन पे दिया, तो आई थिंक ही डिड हिज पार्ट वेल.
Ujjwal Maurya is saying, why Rohit? Why there was 100 or for taking? Yes, I believe so. There was 100 for taking because the kind of
डेफिनेटली देयर वाज.
fact that
Yeah.
the kind of purchase that the spinners are getting, I mean, man, he could have probably got on to score some big ones, but that's how the face of the game is changing for Rohit Sharma. At least, Kanav, your thoughts about Rohit Sharma's dismissal? He just came down the track and gave it away.
This is not the first time we have seen Rohit Sharma giving a good shot to himself and then giving it away with one shot. एक ही बॉल को हवा में उड़ा के एंड बॉल वही टर्न हो गई, वो आधी पिच पे पहले ही कमिट कर दिया उन्होंने, टो पर लग गई. और वो पहले कमिट करना हम पहले भी देख चुके हैं, ये उनकी वीकनेस है. बस वो अपनी वीकनेस को अपने इंटेंट के पीछे छुपा लेते हैं कि क्योंकि मेरा इंटेंट ऐसा है कि मैं टेस्ट मैच में भी रन्स मारता रहूंगा, तो वो जो एक वीकनेस है वो पीछे छुप जाती है. और ये हो रहा है काफी टाइम से. लेकिन या 100 फॉर द टेकिंग, होम कंडीशंस. दूसरे का जो इंग्लैंड का स्पिन अटैक है नॉट दैट स्ट्रॉन्ग जितना आपका है. आप खेल सकते हो, आप एक एक्सपीरियंस खिलाड़ी हो, आप इतने बड़े बैटर हो अक्रॉस फॉर्मेट्स. You know these conditions well, and this was, as you said, as there was a comment, it was 100 for it, not just 100. चलो, a big score, a good 50 or 60 or 70 at least. 100 नहीं भी हो अगर तो. So yeah, this is I don't think this is England's wicket, it's Rohit's wicket. वो खुद ही अपनी विकेट सौंप के जल्दी वापस चले गए, उनको जल्दी ड्रेसिंग रूम जाना था. तो टिपिकल
Never
रोहित
listen.
शर्मा कुछ कुछ शॉकिंग नहीं किया उन्होंने, कुछ ऐसा नहीं किया कि अनलाइक रोहित शर्मा. दिस इज वेरी लाइक रोहित शर्मा जिस तरीके से वो आउट हुए हैं. और टेस्ट मैचेस में वो स्पेशली ऐसे, क्योंकि ओडीआई में तो आप इंटेंट चेप के आप चले जाते हो कि मैं मारने आया हूँ. टेस्ट में आप क्यों इंटेंट चेपोगे? आपने अभी शुरू किया है, 20 ओवर हुए इनिंग्स को, 230-40 जितना भी ऑड इंग्लैंड ने मारा है, 246. आपने 80-90 ऑलरेडी कवर कर चुके हो, आप क्रूज कर रहे हो उस टोटल की तरफ. डे वन है, कुछ ही ओवर बचे, आप खेल के डे टू पे एग्रेसिव हो जाओ वापस. लेकिन नहीं, उनका वो है नेचर, वो विकेट थ्रो कर देते हैं जब बैट पे लगती रहती है. जिस जो दिन अच्छा होता है ऐसी नहीं उठती है, एक तो वो 100 तक पहुंच जाते हैं. उनका ऐसे ही डाइसी चलता है.
Yeah. But the way Jaiswal was playing, दूसरे एंड से इस तरीके से खेलने की जरूरत थी नहीं. इट्स ऑल्सो
Yeah.
ओके, आई अंडरस्टैंड द इंटेंट थिंग, बट जब आपका एक प्लेयर इंटेंट दिखा रहा है तो दोनों को ये करने की जरूरत नहीं है. इफ यू रिमेंबर, सहवाग एंड राहुल द्रविड़, व्हेन दे स्टार्टेड ओपनिंग, सहवाग वाज द
Yeah.
वन हु वाज सर, but same Rahul used to take his time, and they have had partnerships for more than 400, two times or thrice,
Yeah.
twice or thrice.
Yes,
So, I mean,
yes.
never needed that kind of a
Hmm.
stroke from Rohit Sharma if Jaiswal was going in that manner.
यू एब्सोल्युटली राइट सौम्या, बिकॉज आपको जब पता है कि आपके साथ के जो ओपनर है वो इस तरह से खेल रहे हैं, यू कैन टेक योर टाइम. फॉर दैट मैटर आई वुड लाइक टू गो टू द फर्स्ट इनिंग्स ऑफ द इंग्लैंड टीम. द वे बेन स्टोक्स प्लेड, बेन स्टोक्स वाज वेरी स्लो एट द बिगिनिंग. He made some 10-12 runs of 40 odd balls, and then he changed the gears. So he was reading the conditions, he was actually reading the game. And though he switched to that baseball mode, if you want to call it so, but I would say that he switched the gears when he realized that okay, we really need to cross that 200 mark. But before that he was playing responsibly because he knew कि मेरे दूसरे end पे भी खेल रहे हैं. The moment he realized कि tail enders है, then he switched to that kind of aggressive batting. Here Rohit Sharma, what he had to do was to take some time to just understand what's going around, and then switch gears if you wanted to. But that didn't happen, and I think Kanav explained it pretty well कि रोहित शर्मा अक्सर ये कहते हैं कि मैं अग्रेसिव बैटिंग करता हूँ, और वो जिस तरह से आउट होते हैं, अगर आप उनसे अभी भी पूछ लें कि आप जिस तरह से आउट हुए, व्हाई डिड यू प्ले दैट शॉट, he will say the same thing, that because I want to play like this, I always play like this, and it doesn't matter to me whether I make 20 odd runs or 40 odd runs. What matters to me is to keep the momentum of the game going. So I think Rohit Sharma has actually made that as a trademark style of his own, regardless of the format, and he loves to bat that way. But you rightly mentioned that Rohit Sharma, being the skipper of the team and being the most experienced batter in this lineup, he had to be more responsible. Now, if we talk about Shubman Gill, we all know that Shubman Gill is, having his own struggles with his form. But over there and right now, I would say कि अगर उन्हें ये लग रहा है कि जायसवाल is making runs at a good pace, then he should take his time. क्योंकि उन्हें पता है कि मेरी फॉर्म भी उतनी खास नहीं चल रही है, और अगर मैं टाइम लेकर जायसवाल की और हेल्प कर सकता हूँ, टीम इंडिया की हेल्प कर सकता हूँ, then I think Shubman Gill is going on the right track. But if he will, race up right now, then I don't think so that will work for Gill and for Team India. Right now, Jaiswal is on the right mark, and let's hope so that he kicks off day two on the right mark as well.
Yeah, you just mentioned about Rohit Sharma's intent and aggression thing. It's more about the people who advocate that kind of a batting, not him actually, who say कि he
That's
ऐसे
also right,
ही.
yeah.
So जो
हाँ.
advocate, yeah, we have people around us who advocate that, but I don't understand this kind of a batting. Well, okay. जितने सारे opinions, जितने सारे लोग इतने सारे opinions वाली चीज़ है. Okay, let's come to the comments because I'm getting some comments also. Once, if I can have the first count, please. Yeah, bizarre decision to play two paces on this pitch. Kuldeep would have been deadly against tailenders. Bansal, your thoughts? We have talked about this off cameras. What do you say?
Yeah, I think the way pitch is behaving right now, and we are expecting it to deteriorate more tomorrow and on the third day. So I think Kuldeep को ना काफी अच्छा होता, like instead of having someone like Siraj, because even if Siraj bowls well, even if he had bowled well in the first innings, I don't think उनको ज़्यादा overs देते आप second innings में. So
True.
I think what Vian is saying is making quite sense. Kuldeep on this kind of a track जो हम भी बात कर रहे थे, he would have been very deadly on this kind of a track.
Yeah, 12.3 overs among themselves. Yeah, we could have gotten a Kuldeep. Yeah. Okay, Kana Vaksar was the best spinner today, and he got the least amount of overs. Captaincy could have been better. To be honest, here. Kana, what do you have to say?
I've said this time and again, Rohit Sharma is not a test captain. I'm okay with him being the ODI white ball captain. I know he can lead a side in white ball cricket, but I am not a fan of Rohit Sharma, the test captain. And we have seen the grey areas in his captaincy in red ball cricket. There are phases when he just blanks out, and there are decisions which he takes which doesn't make sense. We have seen in South Africa after lunch, you are resuming the bowling with Prasidh Krishna and Shardul Thakur while there's Bumrah and Siraj waiting. They are fresh after lunch, and you have started with the other two pacers. This, as you said, that Akshar was the best spinner today, and they kept on Jadeja. I was seeing social media also. There were a lot of fans who were angry with the fact that Jadeja was going for runs. You should have switched to Akshar on time. But I've said this again, time and again, Soumya, that Rohit has never impressed me as red ball captain. This is a stopgap solution. उनको भी पता है. Rohit also knows he's not a test captain और कोई captain नहीं है तो वो lead कर रहे हैं. And he's succeeding a great, like Virat Kohli succeeded a great white ball captain, तो उनके लिए मुश्किल था. और वो भी रोहित के साथ सेम हो रहा है. ही सक्सीडिंग अ ग्रेट रेड बॉल कैप्टन विराट कोहली. तो वो मैचअप करना तो बहुत आगे की बात है. वो उनकी वो ग्रे एरियाज और वो गलत डिसीजंस दिख जाते हैं फील्ड पे काफी एविडेंटली, एंड टुडे वाज वन ऑफ दोस एग्जांपल्स.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next count, please. This pitch is a slow turner. Once this is the last comment I'm taking. Surya, what do you have to say? This is the pitch is a slower turner. Once you get set, it's hard for the bowlers to get you out. We have seen India struggle with tail cause of slowness of pitch. Usually saying, yeah, I guess ये बात ठीक है. थोड़ा सा कहीं ना कहीं एक आध जगह पे purchase मिलता है. One of those deliveries in a couple of overs जो थोड़ा sharp turn ले रहे हैं. But this है batsman के लिए बहुत कुछ है इस pitch में.
No, actually, you're right, Soumya, because if we look at what Akshar Patel did, okay, against Australia, everybody's talking about that Australia knock. If you look at that, so you still have that batting depth. So if people are looking towards the end, right now you have your top order batting well. So you don't have to look at your tail enders right now. But if anything goes wrong tomorrow in the first session, then obviously your eyes will be on someone like Akshar Patel and your tail enders. And then perhaps you can come up with this one that, okay, the pitch is a slow turner, and once you get set, this and that. But as you mentioned right now, that there is a lot for batters, and we can see how batters are batting here, especially if you see how England batted. If you have even a single batter on one end scoring runs, and you have the tail enders just supporting you value there, you can add really good runs. So even if you're looking to your tail enders and if you're seeing that, okay, they might struggle, then you just want one or two batter out there to score runs and to just pace the game. And you'll have a decent score. So I don't think so that it's going to be really very hard, especially on a day two. But right now, it seems that our top order is doing the job, and I really don't want to jinx anything in terms of Jaiswal's 100 and all. But I think overall, the top order is doing well, and while we are looking, on our tail enders, we still have Rahul and Shreyas Iyer there.
Honestly हमारे दो genuine tailender batters हैं सिर्फ हमारे पास, बाकी not proper batting कर सकते हैं. They've got records at their at their end. So yeah, thank
Yeah.
you guys for this discussion. But all our viewers will be joining again for a detailed discussion at 6:45 today. So do join us, do connect with us. While thank you Bansal, thank you Kanav, and thank you Sunmay for joining this session. Bye.
फास्टेस्ट क्रिकेट स्कोर अपडेट्स या सबसे डिटेल्ड स्टैट्स
क्रिकेट के अंदर बाहर की खबरें
या हेल्दी डिबेट्स
सबसे एक्यूरेट एनालिसिस
या फैंस का क्रेज, सबके लिए एक ही प्लेटफॉर्म, क्योंकि क्रिकेट मतलब